What's going on, y'all? In this video, I'm going to be dropping 5 quick tips in 5-ish minutes on how to drop weight quickly. Now this can be for weightlifting, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, whatever weight class-based sport that you're in. These are just a few things that I personally have used and has worked for me. So if y'all want to see me knock these out real quick, then let's get it rolling. So I'll preface the video once again by saying that these work for me. I am taking these off of my experiences. I am not a dietitian, nutritionist, a registered anything. I'm just a competitive weightlifter and former wrestler who has cut weight a couple times. And if you're cutting more extreme amounts of weight, like 5+ kilos, then this video might not help you too much. But for the smaller weight cuts, these might be at least worth a try. For number 1, we have stop eating dinner so late. A lot of people eat a big fat dinner at like 8 o'clock and they'll go to sleep with a full stomach, wake up bloated. Instead, you can even start weeks out to your weigh-in, but start bumping up the time in which you eat your last meal of the day. For me, about 2 to 3 weeks out, I'll start eating dinner around 5 to 6 p.m. So when I'm going to sleep, it's right when I'm about to get a little hungry, and then I wake up and I'm feeling lean and I'm ready for breakfast. You gotta let your body digest while you're awake, and so then when you're asleep, burning off all that water weight. Now for number 2, replace those thick, starchy, refined carbs with more lean carbs such as fruits and vegetables. This is a big one to utilize for dinner, but maybe a week out, instead of eating your potatoes and your rice, maybe try filling in some asparagus, broccoli, vegetables. And then for breakfast, instead of eating waffles, cereal, maybe try to add 1 or 2 more fruits in there. These are just easy things that won't make you feel as bloated, but it'll still keep you full throughout the day. And whatever anyone tells you, definitely don't cut out carbs. Now for number 3, eat many meals. Now this may take some scheduling on your part, but I personally try to eat 4, maybe even 5 meals a day while I'm cutting. Now some people may do this anyway, but this designates a certain time in between your big breakfast, lunches, and dinners to eat a snack, and you could even detail what snack you want to eat just so it keeps you on the right track and you won't just randomly grab some junk. And so ideally, when you're eating more frequently, you're eating lighter meals, so it'll keep you full, but you're still eating what you should. Now, coming in at number 4, I would probably not recommend doing this if this isn't already in your routine. But if you have some active recovery method that you do outside your sport, maybe it's swimming, basketball, running, try to sweat a little more. And by sweating a little more, this doesn't automatically mean playing for longer. It means just maybe doing this at a little bit higher intensity, or put yourself in some conditions that'll make you sweat more. For example, around meet week time, after my workouts, if I do have some bodybuilding or accessory work, in my garage, I turn off all my fans so I maybe break a little more sweat. And other times, if I'm going on a good bike ride or I'm doing boxing on my Nintendo Switch, I'll maybe add an extra layer of clothing just so I can break a little more of a sweat with something that I was already gonna do. And then if you're able to, after this, you can jump in a little sauna or jump in a bath and your body's already warm, so it won't take as long to sweat more. And this is just maybe week of type things just to cut off water weight a little bit. And speaking of water, number 5, drink your water. And when I say drink your water, I mean like only water. There's nothing else you really need to drink besides water, so you should be drinking plenty of it. And I don't mean overload on it a day or 2 before, because you're not gonna be happy with what's on the scale. Also, it's easy to get real dehydrated during this cutting process, and I know especially for weightlifting, it is important to stay hydrated in order to maintain your muscle mass, keep your muscles hydrated. So just try to drink solely water in the lead up to your competition, but there is one exception. As a bonus method for this video, I'm gonna say drink coffee. Now I'm not saying to drink coffee if you never drink coffee, but if you do already, try to time it with your eating schedule so it can kind of act as another meal. Coffee is something that really fills you up, so that could temporarily cure your sense of hunger for that little bit. I like to put some collagen in my coffee, so you can also get some collagen and protein with it. So it's kind of like a little meal, but with energy. So with that said, those are all my little insider tips that I personally use to help lose weight quickly. Comment down below some tips of your own to share with the community. Speaking of community, I post every single Money Moves Monday at 9 a.m. So make sure you go ahead, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I have a Discord community where we talk about weightlifting, music, life, all kinds of things. So if you want to get a sense of community there with the subscribers, I'll drop that link down below. And I will catch y'all next Money Moves Monday.